KOLA.
We're not ready, we're not ready. Next person.
You're first now.
Next, we're not ready.
So let's just go. Can we just go?
Calaba, are you guys ready for anything? This is not impressive.
Okay.
And the Shogiri River in Oyo State.
When you see history, then I'll talk about Shogiri. When you say another thing, maybe Bashoranga, then I'll talk about Ifa.
I'm talking about the introduction when we start.
Founded over 60 years ago, the beautiful and prosperous country of Nigeria is home to over 300 million people. From intellectual excellence to a natural resource-packed country, we have oil, gold, cobalt, and iron. There is something so inviting.
We are here to talk to you about the history of Alafi of Oyo Empire, Shogiri River in Awe, and Basharuga as well. I'll start by talking about the Alafi of Oyo. It was situated in the northern region in the Yoruba land, present-day southern western Nigeria. It was a thriving political, military, and trade capital of the Oyo Empire from the 14th to the early 19th century. Okay.
Just lower pitch.
Okay. It was a thriving political, military, and trade capital of Oyo Empire from the 14th to the early 19th century. This city's origin...
Then chant about Ifa. After that, then you go in again.
Then, we want to talk about Basharuga. Basharuga was a very... One second. Basharuga was the 18th century nobleman and military leader in the Oyo Old Empire who became a de facto ruler, wielding immense power over the Alafi king. It was alleged.
In fact, they were so good at war, other people would borrow some of the soldiers from the Oyo Empire. They were experts in music, wealth, and even art. Speaking of art, we have a beautiful culture coming up. The Calaba people. Welcome them.
It makes the ethnic groups like Efud and the Kwa people. The Calaba have amazing foods and delicacies such as the Edika Nkong, the Afang soup, and so many other delicacies like Ekpan Koko. These delicacies are amazingly nutritious to our systems, which has caused a Nigerian worldwide food at large. They are so rich in their dance steps and movements, such as the Ekpe dance. This dance is so traditionally equipped to them because it signifies their loyalty to their culture and also grows economic and transatlantic trade movements.
Well, it is pertinent
produces which majorly showed an impact of legitimate trading in Nigeria.
Entering the stage. Calm down. Odogum. Eimoke. I'm going to chamber one.
Oh, no.
Oye Jemba. Imaka. Ezedike. Akwaza.
Oh, no.
Oye Jimonu.
Time.
Enejekeze. Kedu.
Speaking of the general way of life of the Igbos, especially people from Imo State, they are very business and family oriented. The motto of Imo State is called Onye Gana 1 year. This Igbo phrase translates to nobody should abandon their brother. They are also known for agriculture and farming, particularly yam cultivation, cultural festival. This state is known for its vibrant traditional music and dance, such as Ikombi and Ogene. A core belief is that ancestors return after death in form of masquerade. We have different deities in Igbo culture, such as Ahia Joku, Ala Ogbagba, and Ahia Joku. The harvest festival honors the earth goddess and other deities, particularly in farming communities.
Imo State has some of the most beautiful destinations in Nigeria. We have the Oguta Lake. It is one of the largest natural lakes in Nigeria and was formerly used as a port for exporting palm products. This lake is located in Oguta in Imo State and is a great source of water and protein for the people of Imo State. The water is clean and fresh, and the lake has two colors that never mixes. We have the Assumpta Cathedral in Owerri. Driving along Assumpta Avenue in Owerri, you can't miss the architectural masterpiece. The Assumpta Cathedral is the seat of the Roman Catholic Archdiocese in Owerri and is regarded as one of the biggest Catholic churches in Nigeria and West Africa, and is built to accommodate 3,000 people. We also have the Hero Square in Owerri, a very beautiful and unique place in Owerri.
For someone who is supposed to be helping the HOH in discharging her duties, I am not actually impressed by KOLA's performance. And I must give kudos to Zita for thinking on her feet, because she could have easily said, oh, another person or another pair should take over. But instead, she stood her ground. Even though he asked for 5 minutes, she gave them 3, just so that the rest of the play will be seamless. And guess what? It actually turned out that way. Because if she had given KOLA any leeway, every other team would have taken advantage of that opportunity to say, we are not ready, call someone else. And the whole thing would have just been chaos. Mind you, this is not the proper arena presentations. No, it's air prep. They've not gone to the arena to even try out the presentation. This is literally just them trying it in the lounge, because Biggie had told them they have a certain amount of time before they enter the arena. And that was literally it. This is like mock presentation before mock presentation. And KOLA is dragging feet and shouting that he's not ready. And I'm like, you've had how many days? 4 days before today to prepare. Like, you don't even have something basic to do that you are shouting that you need more time. Like, make it make sense. And for someone that is supposed to be, in some way helping with the leading of the house, it is no wonder KOLA hasn't won HH, because the universe knows those who can lead. Anyways, welcome to the channel. I've been talking for so long. Welcome to the video. I do hope that you have enjoyed the various presentations. I wanted to start out by dragging KOLA because I didn't want to forget to drag him. But welcome. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you are not already, and turn on notifications so you get notified once I upload new content. Now, so basically what they're doing is all the different pairs are presenting their historical sites, cultures, landmarks, and all of that great stuff, right? And on the list, or rather at the top of the list, KOLA and IMISI were supposed to present, like they were the first people expected to present. So Faith goes out in front of everyone, explains, okay, well, this and this and this is what we're going to do, and then starts off his presentation with introduction and everything. Oh yeah, KOLA, it's your time. Only for KOLA to say he's not ready, that they should call other people. And I'm like, call other people as per, I don't understand. Other people, what if the other people say they are also not ready? It means that people won't do this, right? Like I said, for someone that is supposed to be helping with leading the house, it was doing more damage than any other regular person in the house would do, right? So Zita had to take control of the situation immediately by going to him and asking him how much time exactly he would need. KOLA then goes on to tell her that he would need like 5 minutes to prepare and get his thoughts together. Now, they already have the materials that they need for this presentation. It's not like it is now they're starting. They already had their history and everything that they needed to read. If KOLA really wanted to do that presentation with IMISI as when they were called, they would go out there and they would do it. Probably wanted to do it nicely, well done, proper KOLA fashion. And he was asking for more time to the detriment of other people. Anywho, Zita handled the situation, gave him 3 minutes, and she was quite firm. And that's one thing I love about her. Like, my sister was telling me that anytime, have you noticed that anytime Zita is the HH, there's usually no fight in the house? Yeah, It's actually true. And I was telling her that Thelma time, she was the one that even started fights, instigated the fight. The difference between someone who is loud and someone who just goes ahead to act like Zita is action. Thelma is backing, no bites. She was very assertive, got Kola to do his job after the grace period expired, and he was able to do a proper presentation with IMISI. Actually, I enjoyed their presentation because of IMISI singing, really. The rest of the things, they were just reading from the book, and I'm like, these are historical facts that you should be able to know without even reading the book, especially because these are your people. Do you get, like, they should bring back history to our Nigerian school curriculum, but because this was quite shameful, a lot of them kept reading from their books. I can understand if this is maybe a tribe or an ethnic group that does not have anything to do with you, right? Like, for instance, JOANNA and MENSAN did for Calaba, and neither of them are from Calaba, so I can understand. But imagine KOLA, who is a Yoruba, IMISI Yoruba, and they are reading from a piece of paper. Like, Yorubas, I feel like Yorubas on a scale, I would have placed them higher than people that would have to read from books. Of course, I kind of like know that people are going to come here and drag me that, oh, but KOLA didn't grow up in Nigeria, whatever. That does not excuse anything. Anyways, but I enjoyed their presentation because of IMISI's singing. I was looking forward to Bright and MIDE's presentation, more presentation, because of how excited MIDE was about playing Igbo, or rather talking about Igbo culture and stuff like that. I was disappointed again. Anyways, so doing KOLA and IMISI's presentation is when I'm seeing a lot of the housemates scurrying to make sure that they have their house together. It was screaming, "We are not prepared." And today is Friday. I am wondering how they'll be able to pull this off, because, I mean, I feel like Biggie shouldn't give them a win just because this is Nigerian history. It's Nigerian landmarks. They should be able to give us a show. Okay, and all those reading from the books, it's just stupid, in my opinion. These are things that they should have crammed, probably even turned into a song or musical. I don't know, I just feel like talking about Nigeria should be more exciting than making it sound like you are in a debate arena, which is the vibes that they were giving to me as they were making this presentation. It did not hit. Do you get what I mean? Like, it wasn't giving what, in my opinion, it's supposed to give. You can't be talking about Obudu and you are reading from a piece of paper. Obudu is too popular. Calaba is too popular. Calabar Carnival is too popular for you to be reading from a book. If it's the historical facts, maybe. But after the historical facts, discard the book. Tell us. Let us know. You can't be talking about Ojubade, that has been one of the most popular carnivals for the past 3 years, and you are reading from a book. Excuse you. Like, you can center talking about Osun State around that. Is it Osun State that Ojubade is? Anyways, I'm just saying that you can state the historical facts. Let us know about the interesting things about the carnival or the festival, and we'll be satisfied. That reading from book just made it so boring, because this is culture, this is history, this is way of life. You shouldn't need a book to read it out. It makes it uninteresting when you start reading it. So like I said, I was expecting so much from MIDE because she was literally almost fighting tooth and nail to represent Igbo culture. She tried with calling the names, giving male-centered again, because you didn't learn any other word. The only things you learned were the praise words given to husbands. And I'm like, okay, get over with it and just, move on type of thing. But I like the way Bright did his presentation while talking about the people's culture, their food, their history, their landmarks. I feel like it is important to incorporate the language, because you can't talk about the people's culture without their language. And Bright did that beautifully. The rest of the people, too much English. Okay, yes, IMISI tried in speaking a lot of language, but the rest of the people, too much English, you know. Bright was the only person who infused a lot of language to his presentation. I thought that was really interesting. So for me, some persons, I mean, I can't really start judging them from now because I feel like it's too early to get. It will not even be fair to them to judge them based on a presentation they are making before the mock presentation because they are not prepared. That's one thing. If I'm going to drag them, it will be on the basis of they refuse to prepare. Do you get? Because they had ample time to prepare. They've had how many days, but they choose not to. They choose to sleep after every late night, games until today. That's why I said Biggie should not give them a win like a walk in the park. They should be able to earn their win, right? Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up.